Hello, y'all. Today is Friday, February 25th, 2022 at 12:32 p.m. Um, well, I did an unannounced, unplanned live stream this morning, and I'm glad I got no harassment. I didn't get any harassment. But I didn't get any comments at all in the live stream, and I did, I think, over 45 minutes. So it's been, um, I'll say over 2 hours since I did the live stream, and, um, it's still taking some time to upload, taking a while. So, nobody commented, but I got 3 thumbs up so far, so thanks for that. But at first they had some perps that were just peeping in and out and trying to make me nervous and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna repeat some of the same things that I said already in the live stream earlier. But I'm still feeling sleep deprived, and I don't even know if I can get to take a nap. But so that came fast. But I was able to finally get an appointment for the to get my taxes done. But I have just enough money to be able to pay to stay here. And other than that, I will have $3 spare left in the bank. So since I have to go tomorrow to go get my taxes done, I need help with, I don't know how much it would cost, but I need help with money for an Uber ride, like a round trip Uber ride. I don't know how much it would cost back and forth, but I'm assuming it would be like between $20 and $25 each way. And it would be $20 and $25 each way. And some of y'all know my situation, why I can't take the buses anymore. So that's why I gotta take Uber. And also, I'm running very low on money for food. See? I've been getting the base harassment and the sirens all morning, all day, every day. So, yeah, I had some more cinnamon toast crunch and a cup of, a very small cup of pears. I don't know if that was like 3 or 4 ounces of pears that were like very chopped up pears. So, I need help with money for food and help with money for transportation to the to and from the place to get my taxes done. And I'm good on another week here. That's all I have is like, if it costs $365 to stay here, and then $368 is how much I have in the bank. So I don't know how long the live stream is gonna process the YouTube live stream. I don't know how long it's gonna take to process. So usually if I do, like when I would do a live stream at 7 p.m. and then I would go to bed the next morning and then wake up. It seemed like it, I don't know how long it takes, but by the time, it seemed like it takes longer than 6 hours. So then if I wake up the next morning, then around 9 or 10 o'clock it'll finally be uploaded. So I guess whenever the live stream is done processing, y'all can go and watch it. But it's very hard, struggling to survive and stuff like that. And as I said, I don't know for sure how much money I would get back on my tax refund. So some people be like, well, just go get a tent and live out in the woods. Well, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go out in the woods or, out in nature. But, I read up on some survival skills and stuff like that, but I think my disability is hindering me in certain areas, certain things I physically don't know how to do or not good at. So, but they make everything sound so simple. But some people be like, girl, don't follow that advice to go live out in the woods. You can get raped, kidnapped, killed, or you can be devoured and eaten by bears or any other wild animal out there. But the professed Christians and truthers say that, flee the cities, get out of the cities. But I mean, I wonder how long do people expect me to walk? For days to get somewhere with little to no food or water? So I mean, I don't have that fortune to have a vehicle like everybody else. If they can go camping out in the woods in a Subaru with a boat on top of their car and fishing gear. So, I mean, I have never lived out in the woods before. Never lived out in the woods before. The closest was like a short weekend trip when I was going to Nicholls State University. And that wasn't even fully out in the woods. That was more like out in the country. And it was less than 2 weeks when I was working at the Grand Canyon. I didn't live out in the woods and I was with other people. But, they have certain nature areas that look kind of like the woods. Or, out in nature with the Grand Canyon. But, yeah, I never went camping. Or I never lived out in the woods. I never stayed out in the woods. And never stayed out in the woods. And people try to be like, just go live out in the go buy a tent and go just live out in the woods. Like it's so simple. But I would need a tent. I mean, I can't live in a tent in the cities because, if I were to live in a tent in the cities and being homeless, then you can't hide anywhere as a targeted individual. Being a TI, you can't hide anywhere. So, They will always find you, no matter how remote you try to go live. So can't I mean, a targeted individual can't really hide anything either. Because if I were to try to be stealth, and that's one thing I'm not talented at, or I'm not skilled at, being stealthy and sneaky and stuff like that. If I'm always being watched and stalked by multiple people, I mean, I try to be stealthy with trying to hide my belongings, and my stuff got stolen last year. So I can't even trust to, hide anything anywhere because I'm always being monitored and watched everywhere. So other homeless people who aren't being gang stalked, they ain't got to worry about that. But then I always hear about homeless people whose belongings get stolen. And I ain't the only one. Like, even in New Orleans, my hometown, other homeless people, even men, will feel distraught and devastated, of their belongings being stolen from them. And I've experienced that at least twice myself. And it's one of the biggest shocks, to deal with somebody stealing all your stuff. I mean, it's like a big trauma and a big shock for somebody to steal everything you got. And some people, their book bag is all they have, and they can even go take it to the bathroom with them. And then, you know, if a homeless man is, going to the bathroom and he has a backpack and there's no thing where you can hang your backpack up, if he got no choice but to put it on the floor, and then he go pee, and then another homeless man who sneakily follow him and then go steal his backpack, which contains everything he owns in that one backpack. So and then nobody wants to hear our cries for help, and the police don't care. Then laugh and make it like as if you deliberately put stuff out there for to be stolen, or they'll lie and say that you flaunt it off just falsely assume and lie and say that you flaunt it off. Like, if you're a homeless person trying to report all your stuff being stolen, you get treated in the same way as a female who try to report rape to the police. They get treated the exact same way. So, if a woman would have tried to report rape or sexual assault, she get treated the same way as a homeless person, male or female, making a police report that their stuff got stolen. And so, and so you really don't have any protection. I've heard stories about other professed targeted individuals that said that they went to try to go live out in the woods, and they said that the perps will still find them. That the perps will still find you and stalk, follow, and harass you. And some people try to be like, well, there's strength in numbers with the TI community. Or they'll say, well, don't try to be by yourself because that'll make it easier for them to set you up or do you in or kill you or whatever. But I have no choice but to be off to myself, and I don't really have anybody to connect with. I don't have really anybody to connect with, So, I wish I could take a nap, but my anxiety is high waiting around for later on, you know. But I'm fearful and scared and worried about not having enough help with the transportation to get to the place to get my tax returns. I'm estimating that it might be $50 more, or I don't know if it'll be. I don't think it'll be more than $50, but I don't know. I doubt if it will be 20. I'm not sure if it'll be $20 each way. I don't know, between 15 and 25. I haven't estimated, but I know that from downtown to where I gotta go will usually be about $15 and $20, more like $17 cab ride. But the Uber prices are different. But so I have to go and check on the Uber app to see how much an estimate of what how much each way will be. But I also, as I said, need help with money for food also, because my money is I don't have that much money in the bank, but I have about $10 in cash, and plus maybe $1 and some change more that I was setting aside for laundry, to do laundry, you know. So I just, that's one thing I'm really scared about, and I feel bad. I wish that people would understand, but it's like they want to deliberately and on purpose not understand. It's like they understand, but they just don't care, and want to create their own delusional false narrative to justify being cruel and making you suffer. So I already talked enough earlier, but I just came on here to say that, I have an updated situation that I need help with tomorrow to go to the tax place. I have an appointment tomorrow, and I need help with a way to get a round trip to and from the place. Plus, I need help with money for food. So I'm gonna go for now, and I don't know if I can take a nap, but I want to write another short story or two and share it with y'all. So I see y'all. Love y'all. Bye.